Bring the action. Bring the action.
everything's gonna be alright. So don't you worry, don't you worry about a thing, 'cause everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. beliefs. My lover's got no power, he's got his strong beliefs. My lover's got no fame, he's got his strong beliefs. My lover's got no money, he's got his strong beliefs. Want more and more, people just want more and more freedom and love. What he's looking for, more and more, people just want more and more freedom and love. What he's looking for, freed from desire, mind and senses purified. Freed from desire, mind and senses purified. Freed from desire, mind and senses
pique, mastique, trague, trague, mastique. Yo contigo ya no regreso ni que me llores ni me suplique. Entendí que no es culpa mía que te critique. Yo solo hago música, perdón que te salpique. Te dejaste de vecina la suegra con la prensa en la puerta y la deuda haciendo. Te creíste que me diste y me volviste más dura. Las mujeres ya no lloran, las mujeres facturan. Enamóralo, ya hay un paso. Por acá no vuelvan a casa. Cero rencor, bebé, yo te deseo que te vaya bien con mi supuesto retraso. No sé ni qué es lo que te pasó. Estás tan raro que ni te distingo. Yo modo por 2 de 22. Cambiaste un Ferrari por un Twingo. Cambiaste un Rolex por un Casio. Baja acelerado, dale despacio. Mucho gimnasio, pero trabaja el cerebro un poquito también. Fotos por donde me ven, aquí me siento en rehén. Y todo bien, yo te desocupo mañana. Y si quieres traértela a ella, que venga también. Pa' tipos como tú, a ti te queda grande por
say you don't need me. You call me good for nothing, a waste of space. I watch the walls caving in on me. I'm sick of feeling so fucking lonely. By now I'm giving up all. I guess I'm better off alone. Don't fret, I don't ever wanna see you, and I never wanna meet you again. One thing, when you're angry you're a jerk, and then you treat me like I'm worth nothing. Don't fret, I don't ever wanna see you, and I never wanna meet you again. It'll happen again, I'll watch it happen over and over again. Over and over again.
Welcome everyone to today's afternoon stream. How's everyone doing? Alright, hope everyone's doing fine. So today we are in this unusual angle because we're gonna continue with the stream upgrade. So first thing will be to move the table to my right at the moment, so that we can start working on the next piece of furniture that will go to this side. So I'm gonna get rid of the chair if I can fit it through the door. Okay. Alright, and now the tricky part. Will I be able to move the table? Like, I haven't really thought about that. Well, I put a bit of thought yesterday and I think it was fine because of that cable there. But yeah, it's not ideal. So, over here we have the pieces of the new piece of furniture that we are gonna be building. So I'm just gonna carefully move them to somewhere where they allow me to move the desk. So I'm gonna put that one there. Alright, I'm gonna take this one and leave this last one here. Actually, I'm not gonna leave it there, just in case it gets somehow damaged. We don't want that. So instead, I'm gonna move it to the gym. Okay, so this will go on the gym. Ooh, is it damaged already? Oh no, that's just some paper. Okay. Right, so unlike yesterday, I haven't hit it with any wall nor anything, so that's positive. That's positive, I guess. Yeah, let's move the desk. I think it should be alright. Ooh. I mean, it's alright, but it's heavy. And I guess that you are not really supposed to be like sliding it on the floor, but it is what it is. Okay, so there's this cable here, which is kinda a bit of not positioned quite properly. So, alright. Okay, like using my full body weight upwards, I'm able to move, to get this thing up. So that's good. That means that it's not too heavy. for us to manage it. Okay. Alright, so that's good. Now we should be free to move it all the way here. Alright. So this will be more or less the final position for the desk. So this will be more or less the final position for the desk. There's a bit of dust, but that's fine. I think this cable will also be fine. So we seem to be on the clear for now. Yeah. How wide is the desk gonna be? So it's more or less gonna be like this wide. Yeah, it's supposedly gonna fit perfectly over here. It's supposedly gonna fit perfectly over there. So that's fine. And I will have even some extra room in there. So maybe we've been like too conservative with what kind of desk we could actually put. Like maybe one of the desks could have been a bit bigger. But that's not really an issue. Because if we ever wanted to, like, we can just put a bigger desk panel there. Yeah, roll with it. So, right. So. Let's just start mounting this. Like, there's not much setup we have to do. Afterwards, what we'll have to do is to manage the cables, and that might be the hard part. So there's not like that many cables at the moment. They look really bad, but there's not that many cables. Most of them are Ethernet cables. I have 4 Ethernet cables lying there. Those are the worst parts, and then there's 3 for the screens, 2 power inputs. Oh no, actually 3 power inputs. So that's fine. It's not too much. We will have like the 2 HomePods as well. So yeah, those are the cables that we have at the moment. We might have more cables for the screens, for more screens. We might have more cables for more cameras. So I'm thinking that at the end I'm not gonna end up placing the other camera in the living room. I mean, that was cool. It's cool to stream in the living room, like just chilling on the sofa, you know, like that's fine. But it has a major issue. And that major issue is that the desk that I have on the sofa is not appropriate for the tasks that I want to do. So I want to be programming there, to be coding, and like I need to be like so scratched forward, and that's just not it's not like pleasant, like to be like this all the time. So instead of doing that, I just thought that I could put a screen in here and just use that screen. But unfortunately, these tables are gonna be like too short. So I might have to do something about that. But yeah, for now let's just put this thing together. If we ever want to change this, we'll be able to change it. So no issues on that regard. There's like a bit of dirt on here. Yeah, so we'll also have to like clean this up. I should probably clean them up before assembling them together. That would be the wise thing to do, but they are not like that dirty, and I just want to get this thing and maybe clean them today or just do it another day. But put them together today. And put them together. Quick update, like my hands all burned from yesterday, like just from using the screwdriver. Like this screwdriver is not good and it has destroyed my hand. But it's the only screwdriver that I have actually, so I don't have an alternative to this. So I just gonna have to either screw my other hand by using the other hand, but it's a bit weaker, so I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Or just go through the pain and keep using this one, maybe holding the screwdriver on a slightly different way. Because if I put the screwdriver here, like what it should be for this screwdriver, and keep using it, I'm just gonna have cry of pain. So yeah, we have the instructions over here, but I don't really think that we need them, because we assembled the other piece of furniture yesterday. So we did that one yesterday, and that one is exactly the same as this one. So there's no much nuance in there. There's not much nuance in there. Yeah. Let me maybe put the, so if I put the camera pointing there, I have all of this room over here, and you can probably see what I'm doing more or less. Yeah, I might have to be like under the table. Okay, that's not ideal. But what other options do we have? I could just I could maybe lower the screen down. Not that much. So that's all the way down that we can go. And we have a lot of space, but the space is not what I want it to be. So, other options. I can move the laptop further down. That will give me more room. Though moving the laptop, it's not the easiest thing to do. So we can move it up to there. And that actually gave us quite a lot more space. So that will have to do. So yeah, like all of this, like you more or less can see. So yeah, that's quite enough space, I think. That's quite enough space. Yeah. Let's actually put this one over here and maybe put it like this. Alright, it's on the floor. So now, I thought that we wouldn't need the instructions, but we might actually need them to be able to distinguish which pieces are which. So the pieces are numbered. So just like yesterday, these are the instructions. These are the stickers for the screws, but I can't use them as of right now. So I'm just gonna save them for another point in time. Another point in time in the future. Alright, so instructions, safety instructions, assemble instructions. So this is the number 1 and we need the number 2. This could be number 2, but it's number 9, so not this one. I guess that then this one's at the bottom will be number 2. Ouch. Okay, so is this one number 2? Kinda guess. It should be labeled somewhere. Oh, number 2. Indeed, it's number 2. Alright, so let's take the sticker out. These stickers are a bit crappy, like they leave all of the glue behind. So not the best stickers. They seem to be like the standard. Like whenever I buy some piece of furniture that it's labeled with stickers, usually have those, and they are pretty bad. Pretty bad. So I don't know why they are kept being used. Like maybe no one cares, or maybe they just expect for you to, I don't know. They might expect things, which I don't know what they are. So. Okay, let's actually put this like this. Okay. And yeah, let's start screwing. So first 2 screws of the day, I actually might want to be like a bit forward. So that's good. I think maybe now the camera is like too lower down. That might be better. I don't know, like this angle is not ideal. There's not enough space to get a better angle. Nor the camera has a wide enough angle capture. So it is what it is. Okay, so the screw goes in there. Another screw goes in there. And now we just have to screw them. I don't know how to screw with my left hand. So, right-handed we are. Oh damn, it hurts a lot. Okay, if I take the screwdriver on a bit of a weird position, I'm somewhat alright. But if the screwdriver just touches the place on my hand where it's burned, it stings like hell. So we're gonna try to somehow avoid that. I don't know if we'll really succeed. I'm guessing that will not. But we will not. Or we won't. However you want to say it. We will not, or we won't. Okay. The screwdriver tip bit is a bit damaged. So I actually have like more tip bits over here. But this one is supposed to be the one for this screw size. But maybe we can take another one that, even though it wouldn't be for these screws, it's not so much damaged. Therefore, it screws better. Okay, so this one is not for these screws, but it's on a better condition, let's say. So I think I'm just gonna stick with this one. Okay, so first 2 screws in. Many more to go. Damn, this actually hurts like hell. Okay, so instructions. We did the first step. Now we'll have to do the second one, for which we need number 3s. 3 3s and 1 4. 3 3s and 1 4. So I'm guessing that these ones, so this should be another 2. That's my guess. Let me double check. Alright, so indeed it's another number 2. So let's take the sticker out. Let's take the sticker out and let's bring it over here. Where we'll be using it. This one still has the sticker on, number 1. Alright, now it's out. Now it's out as well. So we want number 3s. I'm guessing these ones are the number 3s. Yeah. So 1, 3 to go. I want to figure out. So the bigger gap has the 4th. The bigger gap, but which one's the bigger gap? I guess this one's the bigger gap. Is this gap bigger than? Yeah, it is. So a 3 goes here. And this should be another 3. Yeah. Another 3. Okay. This one should go here. One more 3. One more 3. Yep. Another 3. Okay. Okay. And finally, number 4. Oh. None of those could be. Oh, number 4 is this one? Yeah, it is. Okay, I was looking at the rest that I had, the rest of pieces of wood, and I was like, none of those look like number 4. Because it wasn't among those. That's why. That explains everything. So, yeah. Let's start with this one. Let's just go in over. Be chilled about that. Okay. Screw in place. And another screw in place. I'm screwing. Alright, ow! Fuck. It's just putting some screws in some good, like, how can it be so hard? I'm losing my limbs. It's not that it's hard, it's becoming hard progressively. Okay. Alright. Let's grab more screws. Oh. Okay, so let's go with the next one. I don't know, maybe I should put some background music to make this a bit more lively. But I've noticed that indeed Twitch detects when you have put music with copyright, like at the beginning of the stream, I've been requesting YouTube to provide me with some techno music without copyright, but apparently it has failed because some of the music that it has provided me had copyright indeed, which I didn't want. And in response to that, what Twitch has done is that it has muted parts of the VOD. So they detect when you have a copyright infringement. They detect when you have a copyright infringement. And I guess that if they know, they could take action, like if it was something serious. Like I just took copyrighted video, copyrighted music from YouTube. They detected that, therefore they muted the VOD. Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy with that. That's reasonable and within plausible expectations. So nothing really bad to say about that. Though I'm concerned that if I stream too much copyrighted content, they will be like, what the hell are you doing? You're not supposed to be doing this. And they will take action against me. So, in the ends of avoiding any repercussions or even any misunderstandings, I'm just not gonna put copyrighted music if I can avoid it. And that's the reasonable thing to do. That's why copyright exists and why you shouldn't violate it. So, either this wood is weaker or I'm just stronger today because I'm being able to screw the screws way deeper today. It is good, Like if I can put them, all of them this deep, I could use the stickers. But that's really not the goal. Like I want them properly screwed, but I don't want them like too deep. Because we'll do that later on with proper equipment. So I will, when I have the proper equipment, like a drill or an electric screwdriver or something like that, I will go and tighten the screws, put them through even more thoroughly. But that's a thing for another day. Like, that's not gonna happen because we don't yet have the proper equipment to do that. So, yeah. But it's a plan for the future. Okay, this screw looks a bit sketchy, so right. I hope that I put this correctly this time, unlike yesterday, because yesterday was like a really bad feeling when I had to unscrew all of those screws and then put them back in. That was not good. And we lost quite a lot of time. Like if we hadn't had to do that, I would have probably have had enough time to do both assemblies on yesterday's stream. So that was quite unfortunate. Quite unfortunate indeed. Alright. So yeah. My hand's swelling a bit, like the burn on the hand up. I don't even think that you might want to see that. You probably should not want to see that. But yeah, the burn's there. It's holding up. It's not holding up perfectly, but it's holding up good enough for now. So hopefully there will be no further consequences of doing this assembly. No further consequences. Okay. Right. When doing this thing for the second time, like now you know what to expect. Now you know like how this goes. It's just much easier. I think that's usually a good thing. Like whenever you're gonna do something, like prepare for it. Oh, is that this? Yeah, the laptop's heating up. The fans are at full speed for whatever reason. So, if you have the opportunity to rehearse or to practice, just do it. In any way, shape or form. Like you might think there's no point on doing that. Maybe you're gonna have, or you're gonna do a presentation and you're like, oh, what the hell, like why would I research it? I know the topic, I made the slides, I know what to say and how to say it. Yeah, probably you still might want to rehearse it. Like once you've done it enough times, once you've rehearsed enough, like you'll be good enough to not do that anymore if you don't want to. But if it's within your first, second time you're doing something, you might want to rehearse. And I'm not only saying that in general terms, like you could say, oh, I'm a hefty programmer, I'm really good, I've been programming for a lot of time, I could do this thing first try. And yeah, you can. You definitely can do it first try. But unless it's a problem that you've already worked on, or a problem that you have read a lot about, like you might want to rehearse, even if it's a simple project. Like you might start with an idea, implement it, have it perfectly working, and then and only then, when you've finished, you'll be like, oh, I could have done better. So if you do it a second time, it will be the good one, rather. Like I think it's fine to sometimes do things twice. I mean, getting on an endless cycle, that's not good. Like you want to get the things out, you want to be productive and have results. But yeah, sometimes a bit of repeating is usually what you need or what you want. If you achieve or aim for perfection. Which is a bit of an ideal thing, like don't get me wrong. I don't think that perfection really exists. But things can get good enough, and good enough usually is the perfect point. It's not perfection, but it's the perfect point. The midpoint in other terms. I don't know. That's up to taste. I mean, there's people that do not think like that, and they are plenty successful on their endeavors. So it's not like a one-way street. It's definitely not a one-way street. Okay, so this whole section is complete. My hand's still on one piece, surprisingly. So now let's put the other piece together. So all of these have been exactly half of the screws on this part, and there's one more part. So we are like a quarter of the project down. Quarter of the project down. Yeah. Let's try to make sure that this, like that side is the one that looks better, because this one's gonna be at the top, and we want it to look good, or at least to look better than the one at the bottom. Not that the one at the bottom we want for that one to look bad, but if we can have this one looking better, I'll be happy. Or equally good, like if it ends up looking equally good as the one at the bottom, I'm happy also with that. I'm also happy with that. Okay, the building process is definitely getting a bit harder. Like I feel my hands getting stressed, not performing as good as when we started. Maybe it's also because of the positioning that I'm having. Like we discovered yesterday that the angle of attack on the screws to the wood and the angle of attack of the screwdriver to the screw was quite important. So let's not underestimate that. Okay, so now we're gonna do the other side. So we have one side done. Let's go for the other one. Okay. So if these two sides end up looking good, I'm plenty happy with that. Like it's not like they ended up looking not good on the other piece, but there was definitely some improvement. Yeah, I think that the assembly instructions are not too good. Like if you do it like done this one, the end result is much better. So like put the frame and then the slabs in the middle. Do not put the frame in two pieces and then the slabs and then try to mix the two pieces with the slabs. Like that's not good. You can do the frame first. That's preferred, I think. Well, I mean, I think I'm discovering it's not work. It's empirical stuff. Also, also I'm fairly glad that you can go like back and forth with this screwdriver. That's helping really a lot. If this was like a regular screwdriver, like it's not a big screwdriver, but it has that feature for whatever reason, and that's extremely helpful. That's extremely helpful, or at least it's been extremely helpful. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8 more screws to put. 8 more screws to put. And these 8 screws will determine if this other method of putting this together is better or it's not better. It was all a fluke, a trap, a perception, a contraption, a deception, misdirection. That could be the thing. That could be the thing. But the first impressions is that it won't. The first impressions is that it won't. Okay, and if we can avoid having to unscrew half of the build when we are done, that will be a plenty successful process compared to yesterday's. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, so that's done. 6 more screws. Oopsie. Okay. And then there we go. One more. There are some that are just harder to put into the wood. Like this one was like way softer compared to the one that I'm seeing right now. I don't exactly know why. Maybe it depends on how the wood's like just layout inside of the slab. Like maybe it's a bit uneven, and if you get an even spot, then it screws better. Uneven spot, I don't know. I guess an uneven one would be the thing. But yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's good. I was actually thinking that I got a call this morning. Well, actually, this afternoon, and I didn't send the call back. I didn't actually know what the call was about. So maybe it was just publicity or something like it's not interesting. But yeah. Like I think nowadays, like companies and so on, like they should have enough resources to just send you an email. Like something that is formal, so something that doesn't go to your personal phone or whatever. And it is also asynchronous, like calling someone is, yeah. I don't like to make calls, I don't like to receive calls. Teams calls are better. If you are seeing the other person, if you are doing a FaceTime or whatever, I think that's way better than just a regular phone call. Regular phone calls are boring, are, I don't know, they have the worst parts of all the things. They are synchronous, but you can't see the other person. So probably nowadays one of the worst ways to communicate or to engage with someone. And probably when you started with not showing like your face on a Teams call or Skype call or whatever, like, damn, like what do you have to hide? Like if you are undressed or whatever, put something on, get on the call. But regardless of that, even if you have a frizzy hair or whatever, or if you are doing something in your room, like you have maybe a scuffed wall or half painted wall, like still, I don't care. Like, you can put the camera. I want just to get some emotional feedback while talking to you. I'm not interested in anything else. Nor probably anyone. I guess it's just like too much self-consciousness. Like with this. I don't know. But I'd rather just to put my camera on. But again, if you are doing a one-to-one call and the other person doesn't put the camera, like what do you do? Like you put yours? Yeah, it's a bit weird. I think it's a cultural thing within the companies or teams or whatever. Like, yeah, let's all of us put the camera. Everyone knows, everyone's happy. It just happens, no one thinks about it. And that's the better spot to be at. Okay, so this is done. This is done. And we should have some more follower protection. We don't actually have it here, so I'm gonna go for it. Let's take the screws out. And now that I'm going, I'm gonna also recycle these bags. Okay, so we actually have lots more of floor protection stuff, so that's good. Oh, we have more in here. Well, we need more either way, but I just haven't realized that we already had some here that was left from yesterday. So this should be enough. So we maybe don't even need to open the other one if we don't want to. Like we could, because we could put some more of this thing on the plate that goes in the middle, but we don't really have to do that if we don't want to do that. Oops, maybe cutting two is too much. Yeah. Two at the same time? No bueno. No bueno. Not good. Okay. You want to have like some ASMR when cutting this? Oh yeah. I don't know if that's captured properly with my mic. I guess it's not. I guess it's not. I guess it's not. Alright. So let's put these things. Let's put the things. They should go over here. Okay. One and two. Three. And four. Four and final one. So we have that. And we can now put this thing up. Put this thing up. Alright. There we go. There. Looking neat. Looking neat. Okay. So this is this part of the assembly. Let's move it over here. Yeah, these things could have been like way bigger. Definitely they could have been way bigger. Yeah, the more you know, the more you know. Well, now it's too late. Now it's too late. We can always like buy another one of these ones and just throw it over there, and that'd be good enough. We can always do that. We can always do that if we wanted to. If we wanted to, but we don't. Or at least not for now. Okay, so let's put the HomePod here next to the other one. Alright, and let's go to the second part of the assembly. So, oops, I've almost thrown myself. Yeah, so we've got the first part done. And we just need the other smaller part, and then all we'll have left to do is to properly route the cables. So that will be slightly harder. Not harder. Yeah. Boring. slightly boring. It's just a matter of rerouting, so it shouldn't be too hard. But yeah. But yeah. Okay. So let's start by putting these two screws in. Okay, so this is the spot. Okay. So these two screws go in. One in here. Next one in there. And now we just assembly it. Assembly it. Okay. Alright, let's make sure that this is straight. Yep. Oh, this is what I was like, why is this not screwing? It was not on this block. Like the screwdriver can also behave like a regular screwdriver without the sound and movement, but we don't want that. We don't want that because it's just not that helpful. Like this one is carrying the process. Having this is carrying the process. Okay. Now this one. My hand hurts. My hand hurts. It hurts a lot. Hurts a lot. That's what it does. Like no joke. It's not pleasant. Okay. So that part's done. Now we have two plates in here. 1 and 2. I haven't taken the numbers out, but I'm not seeing any numbers, so either they are hidden, which is fine to me, or they are against the floor, which is also fine to me. For now, at least. For now. I'll take them out later on. Okay. Alright, that one fast. That one went fast. Okay. Oh. And you see, this one's going like extremely fast. The other one was like much harder. So I don't know. Okay, I've been able to screw this one without any effort, pretty much. And yeah, and this screw is not even like put there. Like this one's not grabbing the wood. This is not exactly ideal, to be honest. Not exactly ideal. Oops. Okay. almost have all of the screws on this front, so that's good. So that's good. Alright. And there we go. So we have all of the screws in this front. So that's really good. That's really good. Oh. Okay, so that one damaged, damaged the bit. I don't know, maybe these bits are just bad quality. Like this was not the best screwdriver. I in fact think I bought it when I was living in Watford. I bought it in a Lidl there. So it was like in offered or something. No discount. So yeah. I mean, it has served me well, so can't really complain that much about it. It has served me very well indeed. And not only well, but through many years. Like how long? Like at least it has 4 years. So yeah, given that I've not like abused it or used it that much, but I've used it enough. So I think it's done a fairly decent job. Fairly decent job. Yep. I don't really care that much if this one doesn't look like that good, just because it's gonna always be underneath the table, so who cares if that's gonna be the case, who cares? But it's gotta be like good enough regardless, so let's not make it too bad if we can avoid it. Let's not make it too bad if we can avoid it. So, last piece. We're almost done, boys. We're almost done. Oops. So, this one's gonna be the last part of the assembly. So, I mean, just 1 hour. Like, that's been speedy. That's been speedy. Has it actually been just 1 hour? Like 1 hour and a half of streaming? I've probably had like half an hour of starting. So yeah, maybe it was a bit more than just an hour, but not much more. Not much more. I mean, given that we are not done, so take that initial timing with a grain of salt because we are not very done. Okay. Alright. So just 6 more screws left to go. 6 more screws. And this reflects that I could have probably pushed it through yesterday and just like half gone all in and finished this up yesterday, but I was quite tired, so I'm somewhat happy that I didn't end up pushing it through, just because yeah, it wouldn't have been good. So let's put this last piece together. Alright. Okay, so definitely this one's complaining more than the other ones. It's trying to go to a position where I don't want it to go to. And I think I've succeeded on avoiding that. At least partially, at least with one of the screws. Let's try with the other one as well. Okay. So definitely this whole assembly has been way more successful than yesterday's. Just because I knew where the issues would arise and I was prepared to face them. So let's take this thing out. And 4 more screws. Last 4 screws. That's in place. Let's try this one. Okay. So that feels on place. This one's definitely on place. Okay. So this screw is like too loose, but the other ones are fine. So we've had just 1 too loose screw on both sides. So maybe that was an issue with the manufacturing of that piece. That particular piece. Alright. Final screw. And there we go. And there we go. Okay. So the ones that will go on the bottom, we'll screw them a bit more. We'll screw them a bit more. This one. This one. Alright. And we'll put the floor protection in. Put the floor protection in. And this is pretty much it. So, yeah. We need instructions no more. We need these other screws no more. So let's just take these things and throw them. Not the screws, these things. And let's just throw them. Yeah, so now, what else do we have left? So we first have to clean this thing. Just a bit, just go through it. We also might want to vacuum it a bit, which might not be too pleasant for you because of the noise, but I think will be good enough. No more screwing for today. Yeah. Okay. So let's put this thing up. Alright. It looks nice, It looks very, very nice. Let's take this one out. We definitely have to put something on these so that they can be easily slided in and out without being damaged. So we'll do that. Okay. This actually shall go somewhere like this. Shall go somewhere like this. Alright. So, you take a look at that. More or less how that one looks. It looks pretty neat. I think it looks pretty neat. Let me take this out of here. So, this is the current state of things. Alright. So we have that in there. You see? We have that in there. Now we're just gonna do a light cleaning of all of this. We're gonna do a light clean of all of this. I should probably first vacuum and then use this thing. So I'm gonna just first vacuum. Now take this out. Alright, so let's use this attachment for vacuuming. And we'll see how that goes. So just a light vacuum. So lead sign will probably be in the easier to listen stream. It's definitely not being easy to listen, but it's being productive. It's being productive. So regarding the productiveness, I just thought about that. Like yesterday I said that I wanted to do some ironing, and I did some ironing, but I didn't just stream that. And I could have streamed it, and it would have been fine. But I was like, will this be pleasant to watch? Like, no. But I was productive still. So, but I don't want to lose this productivity, or don't lose it too much. Like if I'm doing other stuff like the web page and so on, that's not really productive to me. If it wasn't within the context of doing streams. But I'm learning and I'm actively doing something, so that's fine. What I don't want to really do is like to stream gameplays or to stop doing things that I have to do for streaming. So that's the balance and the trade-offs that I'm making. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. just gonna disconnect this altogether. So it's not turning on and off. Never been on this corner of the room.